The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. The wise find pleasure in water. The virtuous find pleasure in hills. The wise are active. The virtuous are tranquil. The wise are joyful. The virtuous are long-lived. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. The best fighter is never angry. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody. If you want to know what a man is like, take a look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Study the past if you would define the future. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. To be wrong is nothing unless you remember it afterwards. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not is a fool for life. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Governing a great nation is like cooking a small fish. Too much handling will spoil it. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. The cautious seldom err. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. It does not matter how tall you are, but how well you stand tall. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. To be wrong is nothing unless you remember it afterwards. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. To be wrong is nothing unless you remember it afterwards.